we're going to use this guy right here, and then we're going to walk. You guys can come over to the window if you want, and we'll show you working out in the wilds. So. Yeah. So take it away.
All right. So here it is. This is the Breezer bicycle. This was donated to us by Fuji and Advanced Sports. And what we developed here was actually this box here. It's not super sleek looking, but again, this is our second prototype, and every prototype gets a little bit better. So how it works is Kyle can actually use your smartphone, or you can do it on the computer, and use the GPS on the phone to see where an available bike is. And that lets you know where you can go to pick one up. And then all you gotta do is walk up to it. And if, of course, if you don't have a smartphone, that's okay. You can still check the bike in and out. The green light indicates basically, this would be locked around a fence post or a traditional bike rack. And the green light indicates it's ready to be checked out. Nobody's using it. So you can walk right up and send a text message with any phone. Of course, Kyle has a fancy smartphone. He gets unlimited texting, so he can do this as many times as he wants. So all he's got to do, and each person who uses the program has a unique user ID. And each bike has a unique ID with it as well. So you essentially just text your user ID and which bike you want to check out. And that sends a signal to the IT infrastructure, the server. And it says, okay, you're a registered user, and yes, you can check out this bike. So Kyle, if you want to send a text.
Gonna send a quick message here. There we go.
Okay.
It's unlocked.
So now the bike is free to roam. The red light has turned on. The green light has turned on. The red light basically means it's in use. And one of the problems with the existing bike shares is you always need a kiosk to lock the bike into. Well, what if you want to go to the grocery store and there's no kiosk there? Well, now you're stuck with this bike and you have no place to lock it. With this, you can lock it and unlock it anywhere as you want, as many times as you want, without having to lose access to the bike. It's still checked out to you. And so that's sort of one of the unique features. So if you want to go ahead, say Kyle just goes to the grocery store, stops at a friend's place, and go ahead, insert the lock. And the bike is secured once again. But it remains checked out to Kyle. So he can come back in an hour or so, and the bike will still be there. And then, if once he's done with that, he can come back, either check it out again as we just saw, or he can also check it in, meaning it's available to users anywhere again. So once he's done with it, wherever he is, he says, all right, I don't need the bike anymore. I want to make it available to the next person. All he's got to do is come along and check it in.
Mark that correctly.
Yeah.
There we go.
Also, there's a unique feature that we haven't talked too much about. Because the GPS is available, here you can see that once he locks it up, the green and red light are on. That actually means that you can check it in at where it's sitting. One of the concerns, of course, that Jamie has, what if people roll off the campus with the bike and he loses all his bikes? Well, what he can actually do is set, using the interface that we've designed, actually set a perimeter, say around Emory or around specific buildings. And you actually have to return the bike to that location. There's no kiosk you have to check it into, but to sort of control your bikes, you need to be in a certain zone to be able to check it in. So the green light actually indicates the bike is still checked out to you because the red light's on, but the green light means if you want to turn it in and relieve yourself of responsibility for the bicycle, you can, and that's how you know if you're in the correct zone or not. If you don't want to have to look on your smartphone to see where the zones are located. So, if you want to check it in and make it available to the next user.
So just another quick text. It's about 6 characters, just a PIN number and the bike ID, and whether you're locking or unlocking.
And then you can see the red light turned off, and now it's just a green light, so it's back to where we started, and it's available for the next user to come along and use it. And that's basically how the system works. So.
Yeah.